that building is a pity it is not there. The government had it pulled down, but it's a real pity because I had Baba's darshan in that room, and many others had Baba's darshan. For first time darshan in that room, and that was the place where Baba very first when he came to Mehrabad, he stayed in that place, and he played the drum. He played the drum, and he sang on the sitar, Qawwali songs, and bhajans, composed by the perfect masters, very beautiful bhajan. And the village people used to come to Baba to listen to the songs Baba sang so beautifully, and they were very, what would you call it, happy and surprised to know that Baba can sing such beautiful songs in their language, Marathi. Baba could sing in Marathi because he knows 6 languages, and it comes very natural to him, and he sings Marathi, and also he knew other languages. Now what I want to say is this, that the villagers were much attracted to Baba. When first Baba went to was staying in Mehrabad, these villagers kept away. They did not know how can they have conviction, because in this thing in India there are always Hindu perfect masters, or Mohammedans, or Hindus, so but never a Parsi. So they could never have conviction. They could not have conviction. So who is this Parsi? He did not. Parsi means the rest. You know what I want to say. Of course, they did not know the word Irani. So who is this Parsi? He calls himself saint. And they could not have conviction. Could not understand. But when gradually they came to know, they got more and more interested in Baba. And the few that came to Baba to bow to him, the Baba sang these bhajans to them and talked to them about Tukaram and spiritual thing, on spiritual line. Baba talked a little bit like that to them, what they could understand. They were very impressed and very interested. And so naturally, next time, more of the villagers came to Baba that next evening when Baba play on the drum and sing bhajans and all that, and they were very happy. And so the women and children also came, and of course, naturally, the whole village came to know about Baba, and they were all gathered. Now, what happened was, I'm talking about that period was, let me see, it's very, this thing. One day, that same period I'm talking about is when we were there, Baba one day told me he wants kanji, a liquid drink, that is made hot on the fire. Don't you know kanji?
Semolina.
Yes, semolina. Yes, semolina. What is sago? Sago, yes. So he wanted kanji of sago. And I didn't know how to make the kanji, so I rushed to to our place where 2 rooms are we had the fireplace there. I told my mother to help me to make this kanji. So my mother told me so much water I had to put in to make it liquid, and so on. So we made it a little bit sweet also. And I took it over, but then I remembered there was no cardamom. There has to be cardamom in it. What to do? So I ran and fetched some cardamom, but we didn't have that thing to make it fine powder, to grind it, because the stone that we had the what would you call, ginger and garlic smell, and that won't do. So what to do? I was in a fix now. What to do? So I ran over to this nervous. Nervous means this one person who used to talk to me. So I said, please help me. I don't know what to do about this cardamom. What shall we do? So he said, it's very easy now. We'll bring a nice clean stone, wash it, dry it, and then there was a car, Adi's or somebody's car was waiting there. And that car, the footboard somewhere, there was a metal, stainless metal, something very clean it was. So we washed that part, and on the car, the footstep of where you step in the car, the one place there was metal, and we washed that clean. We wiped it off with a kerchief clean, and we put the cardamom and to the stone, and would you believe, yes, like that, we made the thing powder, and took out the, what do you call it, the skin of the cardamom, we peeled it and made little powder, tiny bit, put it on the kanji, and then I took it to Baba. It's so funny, I can't, it's very, how would you say, it is, like what I want to say, I don't have the words to say. Means it was so. No, what I want to say, that Baba being the God-man, the ancient one. Of course, I did not know he was God-man, but I knew he was a perfect master. But anyhow, I had to have the cardamom powder and the kanji. It has to be that flavor. So, one like Baba, kanji, the powder had to be made on this footstep of this footboard of this, what do you call this, car, and the stone. What I mean to say. So it was very like this. Anyway, Baba enjoyed it. Baba liked it. Baba says, very good kanji and all that. But we didn't tell him how the powder was made anyway. And all that. Then that evening, Baba was singing. Somebody told us that Baba's singing on the sitar today. Oh, and then we all, women, 3 of us, we went there. And we heard Baba singing, yes. We went over from our place to where Baba was there, That rooms the rooms which I say is not there. It's very beautiful big room. Adi was playing the sitar and Baba was singing, playing the drum softly, keeping time, and Adi was playing and Baba was singing very beautifully. Singing very beautifully, most beautiful voice. So the men, I don't know how many men there were because I didn't look much that way, but there were men that, how do you say, on this side of Baba, and we women were on this side of Baba. I was sitting like this, not quite here, but here, like in front, not quite in front of Baba, but sideways, facing, and the others were sitting, women, my mother and Baba's old aunt. And then Baba was singing and playing most beautifully. He was singing, take the high notes so beautifully, sang with so much feeling, depth of feeling Baba was singing, and with all his heart, like it was so beautiful. When he's singing, he puts all his thing in it. I don't know what you would say, his heart in it, and he was singing so beautifully. And so I was watching him singing, so how would you say, quite entranced and looking at him like that. And then I saw his fingers, playing the drums so beautifully, his fingers attracted me, looking at his fingers also. And then after just a second or two, Baba stopped singing and he asked me, he was talking, so he asked me, what are you thinking about? Oh, out of all these many years, this woman, Baba asking me what I'm thinking about, I got very this thing, sort of flustered, and I knew what I was thinking about. I was thinking about Baba's fingers. So I was glad I was thinking of Baba. So I said, Baba, I'm looking at your fingers, they're very lovely fingers. Your fingers are very lovely. Baba held up his hand and said, you like my fingers? Yes. I said, yes, Baba. All right. And then he started playing. I said nothing other than, but he was happy that I was thinking of him, not anybody else. And I was happy also that. And that was the first experience I had that Baba asks you. Yes, exactly, Baba.
How
So
old
lovely.
were you then, Meera?
Huh?
About how old were you?
But I was going on with my 16th year, that is, I was 15.
15.
I was going on my 16th year. So then, so the singing was finished and we went to our own quarters, to our own rooms.